Do you get what I'm saying though, Witty? People like are trying to get me smoked, bro. They trying to get me smoked, bro. That's why they hit platforms up and they tell them, don't let him say this. Don't let him say that, because they want to censor me, because they don't want the people to know the truth, because they want to keep me in a trick bag, bro. They want me to die, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why you would see people put up half the paperwork and not put it all up. They will put up me on the stand, but won't show the dude on the stand telling on himself. They trying to get me killed, bro. So, and I have people, including yourself, telling me, like, bro, I've never had nobody hit me up and do this. You cannot let them censor me, bro. He don't want me to put out there the truth about him, that he's a dropout banger. He's a dropout 20 blood. He don't want nobody to know that. He don't want nobody to know that he went to jail. Because why? People's going to say, why are you speaking on everybody else's background and not your own? Do you understand what I'm saying? What journalist or blogger gets on the internet and tell people's story, but they haven't told theirs yet? What sense do that make? That don't make any sense. You put in a journalist's career, his story is the first story he is to write and learn before he can learn other people's stories. He don't even tell his story, bro. But as soon as I get on the platform and point that out, they getting calls. Oh, don't say this. Don't say that. Look, bro, I ain't never told on nobody. Them platforms that's posting the paperwork, y'all need to ask them, where's the police report to this case? We don't want to see court transcripts. We don't want to see Snoopy on the stand. We seen him on the stand. Where's TC's statement on the stand? Where's the police report so we can know how this dude got caught? You cannot get on the internet and call somebody a snitch or a rat, but you're not presenting all the paperwork. You're putting a piece of it up. That's what you call defamation of character. Because you're trying to manipulate the person into thinking that this man is a rat instead of putting it out there and letting everybody come to their own determination. That's the problem that I have with them as bro. And that should tarnish detective credibility, bro. You supposed to put it all out there, bro. You supposed to put all that out there, bro. You don't supposed to put a piece of it up.
Now, to be honest, and to be fair, we're definitely going to leave everything that you've said today up just so you can say your piece. You know what I'm saying? I feel what you're saying right there.
Can I say that I think he that's why he obsessed with me?
Right there, I'll say I don't know that for a fact. I don't know about
you don't gotta know it. I know it. This is my interview. What are you talking about? This ain't a Witty interview. This is Snoopy Badazz. This is Snoopy Badazz. I can say how I feel.
That's true. That's true.
You know what's crazy? That's how I know he really because he don't want me to say that on camera. Like, yeah, he's talking about my sexuality. Bro, so I perfect could get on this internet and say Snoopy and all that. You want to know why? Well, you want to know why? Because I know I don't. You ain't gonna see me with you ain't gonna catch me. You ain't gonna, if you dig into my background, you ain't gonna hear stuff about me. So if I get up here and say, think like he get mad, what does that tell you?
I don't know, man. It
that part.
But in all fairness, if you look at any of my interviews that I've ever done, there's certain words that I always bleep out. So you know what I'm saying? I won't if I bleep.
I believe likes people of the same gender as him. I believe that. I'm not saying you believe it, Witty. You feel me? But I believe that. And that's why I believe he's obsessed with me. He won't let me go. He won't leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I think he got a crush on me. I do.
That's wild, man. Now that you said your piece and you really got that off your chest. I mean, you got a lot off your chest, right?
Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. Nina Boy saying that Snoop Dogg don't with me.
Let's go there next then. Let's talk about the whole Nina Boy and the chaining situation. Now, recently, Nina Boy himself was able to link up with Snoop Dogg, him, Compton, Rick Rock, and a couple of other bloggers, you know? And he had recently done an interview on our platform where he talked about you and your affiliations with Snoop Dogg or your close relationship with Snoop Dogg or whatnot. And you know, that video of Snoop Dogg putting the chain on you, it came out in just last year. It wasn't
No, it came out 2022. 2022.
It wasn't 2022?
Yeah, 2022.
Okay, I thought it was 2024. My bad. But it wasn't that long ago, right? And it seems like there's been a little bit of debate between you, Nina Boy, and what's going on there. But I wanted to get your opinion, Snoopy Badazz. Go ahead, put it out there.
For one, what the do me and Snoop got to do with Nina Boy? Let's start there. Me and Blood relationship ain't got to do with me and Nina Boy. Him even speaking on my situation or praying on my downfall shows the and the hater in him in the first place. And he talking about Daz don't with me, Daz. It's Bloods, nigga. Nobody give a about Daz. Daz a fake ass Crip. He's a fake Crip from Mississippi, nigga, and didn't come to Long Beach until Snoop Dogg got a record deal. He came out here to rap. They cousin told me that. So we don't give a about Daz. I got respect for Snoop. I don't agree with how he dealt with my situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't respect nobody that would tell me something in private or continue to tell me things in private, but you know, it's not said publicly. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I got love for you feel me? I'm always gonna respect Snoop because that's my namesake. But do I agree with things he do? Hell nah. Do I agree with how he dealt with my situation? Hell nah. But whatever me and him got going on, it don't got to do with Nina Boy, bitch. Home my mama. So just based on the fact that he's worried about what me and Snoop got going on shows you that he's a hater. What kind of the grown-ass man named himself Nina Boy, like I said before. You feel me? But far as Daz, I don't give a about him. Him, dead homie. On my mama. But that's how I feel about that, though.
Now, what about Compton Rick Rock? It seems like he doesn't say anything. I don't think he's ever said anything negative about you.
I don't got no problem with Compton Rick Rock, but you know, you see who a person is when they don't need you. You know what I'm saying? When a person don't need you no more, and you know, you get the real them. You know, everybody's cool when they trying to make it and trying to figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get the humble person. You know what I'm saying? But the moment they, you know, feel like they don't need you, man. You know what I'm saying? They change, bro. And that's really how I look at the situation with me and Compton Rick Rock. It's still love on my end though, but do I respect how he moved when it came to me? Nah, hell nah.
Now, Snoopy, in your endeavors on social media and running your YouTube page.
Oh yeah, let me say this. Hold on, let me say this real quick. You see how you didn't say nothing when I said something about Compton Rick Rock and Daz? You need to keep that energy when I'm speaking on. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to get.
Hey, it is what it is, though.
Yeah.